What's up, our Dub Nation? Rich with Let's Go Warriors one more time. Probably do this every day for this season, just because I've already done it every day. So, yeah, that's what we'll probably do. Let's get some time in here for people to show up. And I should tweet out the fact that we are going live. Yesterday, I wasn't as motivated because there was such negativity, but that's been reversed. I have good news on that, which we'll discuss. So Kuminga has been absolved. Not from Reddit, but from Instagram. So that's the good news on that. And we will talk about Saturday practice, and we will talk about the game tomorrow, and a lot of that has to do with the information that we got at practice today. I've got to send the link to Dean. My fault, Dean. Forgot about that. Okay, let's see. Dean Chambers. StreamYard link. I was going to go to Starbucks. I told Dean that I was headed to Starbucks, and then they closed early. Sucked. But I was just, getting some caffeine, I guess. And no big deal. Catherine in the house. Hey, that's my autograph on her cap when she visited from Japan. That's pretty cool to see. Screenshot. Oh man, I have not done a good job of promoting at all. I wonder if we could just dive right into the maybe the video from yesterday as anonymous. Anonymous. And Dean is gonna hop on pretty soon. By the way, there's Steph. He's with Eric Musselman. Took a picture at USF, and I just found the Warriors post, Warriors TV posted from USC. That was 7 hours ago. I didn't see that one, but so I thought I had some breaking news, but no, people knew about it already. Here it is. It's silent. And that's also 4 photos right there with Eric Musselman, head coach of USC. Probably got to say hi to his old player, Moses Moody. Such a casual release by Buddy, but they go in, man, except for that one. So yeah, let's look at some other stuff. Plezzy rapid fire. So we're recapping the day on Discord right now. Oh, shoot. Hold on, I got to do something real quick. Whoops, almost forgot to monetize. I don't like the fact that you got to change it every single time. Oh, well. Okay, cool. I did that. Cool. Recapping Saturday practice via Discord. So the VIP level of Discord is free. Also, I wonder if Shivansh is here. Nope, he's not here. It's free when you upgrade your ticket at loveyourdubs.com. Okay, and let me change the style to this. This is the information from practice today. Warriors will start this lineup. Lakers, Podziemski, Buddy, Kuminga, Draymond Green, and Quinten Post. Guess what I'm excited about? Starters for tomorrow. Let's see if you guys can guess. I'm going to do a poll, even though there's only 11 people. Who am I excited to see tomorrow, especially with all of the vets out? Let's see, Buddy. Yeah, there's a lot to choose from. See how well you guys know me. Oh yeah, Moses calf issue. Correct. Well, they don't think it's serious, but it can linger. I have a calf strain like once every 3 months. It's the right calf. So it's a calf issue. Who knows? But those can linger. But it does give the opportunity to the guy that I'm most excited about. Where's Bruce? He would know. Looks like Tim Kawakami is dealing with some Twitter trolls that are mad about baseball. Okay, we're all caught up on the Bay Live feed. I just looked through it on my mobile. I don't know why I didn't look through it with you guys, but a bunch of Nathan Canilau stuff that I probably should take him off the Valkyries list. He's probably super messing up our Valkyries feed. Sorry, but I've been busy. Let's just get in there. Authenticate. Server added dashboard. Let's get him out of there. Okay. Find can allow. Let's get him out of the Valkyries one, and he can stay in the Bay Live feed. That's cool. Should I put him in the NBA one? Nah. Gotta delete that one until Valkyrie season comes back. Let's keep an eye on what happened in the NBA today. Anything? Let's go all the way to the bottom. I don't think there's many games going on tonight, right? Probably not. Let's quickly go over to the NBA and check that, and then we'll hurry up and talk about the rest of practice. Here's NBA. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, by now the games are over. Just preseason. Oh, Mavericks. I wonder how Clay played. Let's take a look. Weird. Colin Sexton is on Charlotte. Colin Sexton and LaMelo Ball in the backcourt. Look at all the double-digit scores. That looks good. Kneppel. Wow. Let's look at Clay. Oh, Clay played well. 4 for 7. And I heard from Mark Stein that Cooper Flagg played awesome. But let's go back to Discord and recap practice. Went on a tangent there. So practice, no Steph Curry, no Jimmy, Al Horford, no Moody. Actually, Draymond will play. I said vets, so I forgot. Draymond is fine. Curry is banged up. This is from Anthony Slater. Moses getting an MRI. Team believes it's minor. And Steph is out tomorrow, but he did practice today. Let's see. It's my mom reminding me to vote. We got till November 4th, Mom. I'm busy with my summit right now. You of all people should know that. Let's take a look at, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yesterday's podium. Might as well. That'll give me time to prepare some tweets, promote this live, and gotta go to our YouTube channel. And then we'll talk about Kuminga and what happened with that whole thing. If you were with me live yesterday. So let's look at a couple videos. The Buddy one just posted, 79 views. It's only audio though, but it's incredibly funny. Let's look at Steph. 5 minutes of this doesn't have Steph, so we'll just deal with it. Hit refresh.
Legitimately.
Here we go.
Steph, how would you rate some of your teammates' karaoke performances yesterday?
Alex was the star of the show for sure. Court coverage, crowd play, song choice. LJ was solid. Who else was it? Who am I missing? Oh yeah. No, the video squad, they weren't prepared. They just winged it. But it was always fun just kind of having a little new.
So the My Girl, apparently that was the video team. I guess they have a couple rookies. And they weren't ready to do that. So it was ad hoc. That's why it was kind of, I guess, boring. And all we saw was Draymond dancing to it.
At open practice.
You guys are now 11 days in. What's the vibe? What are you feeling? What are you seeing? I mean, what are you taking from these first 11 days?
Just continue to build on the identity that we formed last year with some subtle tweaks. You know, adding Al, having a full training camp with Jimmy, some things that we all know impact winning on the defensive end, and then just trying to get a little bit more organized in terms of how we're going to create shots offensively. But you don't really, the vibe is great. Everybody's locked in. The practices have been competitive and fun. You know, a balance of teaching and you know, going out there and experimenting a little bit. And you can tell with all the different lineups, we know that there's still going to be a lot to work on in terms of, you know, the chemistry and just the certain combinations, but that's part of the journey of training camp. But I just like the vibe and the intentionality that we're all coming with on understanding we need to get out to a good start and trying to make that happen.
Are you able to visualize the spacing you guys can create with all your different lineups?
Yeah, I think, you know, with Al, QP, Draymond at the 4, a little bit more. There are different looks. Hopefully, I can help JK a little bit too in some of those lineups with, you know, a spacing 5 at times. But you got to be able to match that with also the defensive end, and there are things we know we can do better. Two preseason games in, there's attention to detail on rotations, rebounding, stuff like that. But I think any training camp, it's indicative of like when 1 through whatever it is, 19 we have, or 18, whatever it is, everybody who gets out there is playing hard and enjoying. Like, it was cool to watch that vibe against Portland, fourth quarter, because there's just a competitiveness that we were having in camp and practices that translates to the game. You always like to see that.
Steve and Buddy both mentioned Jimmy's session today. How good was Jimmy today? What did you see from him?
It was kind of like a very impactful this day across the board of getting to his spots, this competitive will. You know, our practices have been, I repeat myself, they've been really at a pretty high level. Not every day you're scrimmaging, but we kind of built up to a good session today. And from jump, Jimmy was attacking the rim, dictating the pace on both ends. He wasn't on my team, so I didn't like to see it. But it was indicative of the ceiling that we can get to, you know, with a guy like that knows at any moment he knows how to win.
I know you've already answered some questions about this, but how is the experience being teammates with Seth compared to what you expected it would be so far?
It's been good. You know, the whole summer it was kind of rumored and teased a little bit that could be something that could happen, you know, at that 15th roster spot, and came down to the day of training camp or day after training camp pretty much. when it became official. Played with him in 2013 training camp before he went to Santa Cruz. And then before that, it was my senior year of high school. We played 1 year. So I know how he approaches the game. I know how good he is. I know, how he can lift the locker room too. And not just that, but knows how to pick and choose his spots depending on his role and his opportunity. And he always finds a way to just, get it done. I know he hasn't played yet in the preseason, but it's cool to, practice against him, see what I know has been the case for the last decade, watching him go through his career and how he does things behind the scenes. And, I get to hang out with his nieces and nephews a little bit more too, which is cool.
Hey, Steph, do you feel like this training camp, like how does this training camp sort of compare to past seasons in terms of intensity? Because a lot of you guys are saying like this is a pretty intense training camp.
They all are intense, and they should be. And I think it's just a different element this year, maybe just because outside of championship years when you're coming back, this is the continuity of how we ended last year into this year is probably, at a high in the sense of understanding what we need to do to carry the momentum that we had last year. So there also is a balance, we have 39-year-olds all the way down to 21-year-olds. So you got to balance like the teaching element and the preparation on fundamentals and details with also getting in shape, creating that vibe that, we can be a winning team from jump. And
Okay. Got the advertisement. I hope it goes back to the same spot. Maybe not.
legit. They call it the second action. You can have a contest and my ankle, like it's kind of
on the rule change.
So there also is a balance, we have 39-year-olds all the way down to 21-year-olds. So you got to balance like the teaching element and the preparation on fundamentals and details with also getting in shape, creating that vibe that, we can be a winning team from jump, and combining that know-how with the youth that we have has been pretty fun.
I know you had a 4-point play the other night. Just wanted to get your thoughts on your early impressions on the rule change with regards to closeouts and the way defenders are allowed to close out the shooters.
Yeah, we had the referee forum, or talking about all the points of emphasis from the summer, and that was one of them. To me, it was kind of overdue because it was a conversation of when you're shooting, how you protect the shooter. For me, like I flail a little bit because I don't want to roll on my ankle. Like it's kind of like a natural instinct. It's not, but when it became something where people were attacking hands, doing like not just a closeout, but like a second motion, going at arms and hands and stuff like that. It's not basketball. It has nothing to do with affecting a shot. It's more just putting people in danger, that type of thing. And it's avoidable. You can still play great defense and avoid doing that. And so when I got that one, and I knew it was coming as soon as I think it was Kamara came across. Like it's like that's, they call it the second action. You can have a contest and do what's kind of normal basketball defense, the normal shot contest, but the second act where you're coming through or delivering a blow or whatever, we've been trying to get that call for years. So I do appreciate that as a shooter. I'm sure I'll argue one if it happens to me on the other end, but that's just part of basketball.
Hello, Stephen. What's your impression of Young Hansen after facing him on Wednesday?
Say it again.
What's your impression of the Young Hansen, one Chinese player, after facing him on Wednesday?
I think he's got great potential. That size is crazy, so I'll get used to the speed of the game and all of that, but didn't look out of place at all. So it's a great start. But we'll see him again on Tuesday. But yeah, it's hard to give real impressions on rookies this early. but you're happy that he's representing, international basketball, Chinese basketball, just the idea of the game growing figuratively and
He said it's like,
metaphorically. What you say?
sorry. He says like play the video game against you and Jimmy and Draymond. How's that feel like?
Oh, another ad that got blocked.
It's a great start, but so I've got them all, so I'm gonna get one of these too.
Whose idea was the
It's you and Jimmy and Draymond. How's that feel like?
It's cool to still be around long enough where people give that type of feedback on what the experience is playing against you. So that's cool for sure.
Thank you.
Do you already have a number 31 jersey framed at the house somewhere?
Not yet. It's coming for sure. Seth's been around the block. Couple different teams, different numbers. I have the Portland 31 jersey. I got the Dallas 30, the Philly 30, Philly 31. So I've got them all. So I'm gonna get one of these too.
Whose idea was the switch last night?
It was actually his idea in the tunnel. And then I said he didn't want to do my idea. I said when they announced me, he should have ran out. And then when they announced me or him, I should have ran out. We were trying to take it to another level. But
is there any thought of wearing 31 for a game this year?
You said what?
You would wear 31 for a game?
I'm sure Adam Silver would love that.
On a serious note, what have you seen so far from LJ a few weeks in?
You can just tell he's a winner. That's point blank. Everywhere he's been, they've had success. Baylor, Houston, the fourth quarter, second half here. Like, I'm not gonna put all that weight on the shoulders for one game, but it's a really cool experience to see somebody make that transition. And you can tell the way he carries himself. He's confident in his abilities. He makes impactful plays. Whether he makes or misses those shots, he just has a presence about him, and there's a reason he's a winner. So it's been cool to get to know him a little bit, and I'm wishing the best for him because he's a great kid, great presence on and off the court.
What are your early impressions of Will Richard?
Another winner, obviously the champ, and he has an approach. He just plays hard right now, and that is a skill. Like for a lot of young guys coming in, sometimes as a young guy, whether you know exactly what you're doing or not, you can kind of maybe be a little hesitant or overthink stuff. He's just hooping, just playing hard, competing. You can tell his defensive abilities, and the ceiling is pretty high for him as a two-way player. I know his offense will come in terms of timing and being able to, knock down open shots and be able to finish possessions. But I just love the way he approaches the game with his competitiveness, his energy. Like you can tell he cares, and that is a skill set that will carry you a long way.
Okay. Now let's take a look at Buddy, because we didn't even listen to that yesterday. So that was the last 12 minutes. Thanks for hanging in there. Hey, Dean, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing well, Rich. How are you?
All right. Steph?
I'm sorry you didn't get your Starbucks. It's too bad.
It's just caffeine.
Yeah, it's a nice treat, though.
I already had a treat today, so
Oh,
sure that. So that's why it ended up only being a coffee run, but closed on me. No biggie. Probably shouldn't get crazy with that anyways.
Okay, big time hike.
All right.
Oh,
this is
Mike
just
is
audio,
hot.
but it's hilarious.
Have you ever
Nice view.
been here? Have you ever been here before on the fourth floor?
No, it's fire. Nice view. How we doing today? Ready? Great.
How was practice today? We heard that you guys did a pretty hard scrimmage.
Yeah, Jimmy dominated practice today. I was great for him. He looked really good. He looked like a professional today. But it was great energy. That's part of the day, and we just could keep building, man, and keep chopping down until we get these preseason games and build and correct the things that we need to correct. And we're not going to be as sharp as we want to, but if we can keep on building 1% every day and until we get to that first game and keep building from that, man. It's great start, and we have a great coach ahead of us and great bets. And, Draymond is always leading the way, Steph leading the way, and we just got to follow that lead. And I can't wait for Sunday.
Did Jimmy dominate today like he did in Minnesota when he went against the Timberwolves in practice?
I wasn't there, so I can't say about that. But he just won today. We can leave it as that. But he was good. He was good. It was good to see him, man. And he looked really sharp, making jump shots, being physical. That's a Jimmy we knew.
It's funny you say that because when Steve was in here, he basically said the same thing, that, Jimmy had an incredible practice. And we're like, what does that mean?
I mean, either a good thing or a bad thing. What you want me to say?
Yeah.
I think it's good for the energy because you shows where his greatness is at, and I think preseason he's been dominant too. Just in his spurts with the minutes he's been given. And I just think he just took it up a notch today, and he wasn't chirping none of that. The Jimmy we know of. I was just silent killer, and his work speaks for itself, and that speaks volumes in the practice room.
I remember you saying last year that you liked the spacing on this team.
Huh?
Remember you said last year, early in the season, you said you liked the spacing on this team.
Right.
It looks like you might have even more spacing this year. Is that possible? I mean, what are you saying so far?
I mean, it's because of addition of Al, Seth Curry, Melton. Yeah, of course. We for the guys like Jimmy and Steph to get downhill and JK to do what they do at the elite level. Yeah, you need spacing, and it's great, man. And guys want Steph to shoot layups and Jimmy to be physical and shoot layups and dunk on the rim and JK. And when there's time to collapse, guys like me, Steph, PP, Moses got to be ready to catch and shooting fire and to bail them out and keep them honest.
After a week of training camp and now 2 games at home, does it feel kind of feel good to go on the road and play some games away from Chase?
Yes, of course. It feels good. Not being rude, saying that just to get out of the building, see something new scenery, and sometimes change of scenery is good. And it's great for the whole group, and it builds camaraderie too.
You've been around the rookies a little bit, the young guys. Yeah. Who are you looking at going, okay, he could be. You have any guys that you like so far, the rookies?
I love all the rookies so far, man. I think Will have great defensive intangibles. You can tell why, because of his national championship experience. He's been really coached really well, and LJ, you can tell the same thing. He's playing at the national championship too. He's being coached really well, and by 2 coaches. Yeah, man, they have a lot. They're having a great training camp. Of course, their bets ahead of them, but they come on solid. They're very coachable, and they're fun and good guys to be around. And you can tell yesterday about LJ and his birthday. Will, he's always asking questions, and those guys are eager to learn and eager to get better, and of course, eager to get on the floor too.
Is there anybody on this team that you enjoy torching? I remember when I say this because when Jordan Poole was here, he used to say he used to love to torch Gary. So I love to beat him in practice. Gary, I get him too. Is there anybody you'd like to have fun with in terms of just taking him?
No, I like back and forth Draymond because I know he's very competitive and he's an elite trash talker. But I know when he talks, it stings, And so you got to shut him up sometimes. So that's my job. Whenever I go against him, just to make sure to shut him up, But I love competing against him because he's the ultimate competitor, and I think that a guy like that, he makes you better, and then it's coming from a good place. And I was always being coached that way when somebody's just coming at you and just talking trash the whole every day, and I feed off that, and I think he
we all know he's the heart and soul of the team, and I just love the back and forth, especially when I go against him. Today I was on his team. Today we lost. Today Jimmy won, but when I compete against him, I love to shut him up because when he's not talking, somehow I'm doing a good job or my team is doing a great job. But he's the heart and soul of this team, and we need him to be that fire that get everybody's going. And I appreciate him so much each and every day.
Who's the best trash talker?
It got to be him. And the reason I say it was a guy like when he talks, like he has the rings to back it up. So like really, like you really can't say back. Like you just like he's a proven champion, like. And once you prove in this league, like you just gotta shut your mouth, man. You gotta take that and like fight another day.
Hello, buddy. I'm Media from China, so I'm gonna ask some question about your China trip in this summer. And what's your impression about basketball fans and basketball culture in China?
I think probably they got the best fans in the world. When I say that, because they love the game so much, and guys like the NBA players come over, you really see the appreciation of the love of the game, and they're eager to get better each and every day, and they support our league more than anybody in the world. So we're very appreciative of them. And I want to go back to China next summer. I want to see different cities and explore, and I was able to explore Shanghai, Xi'an with the Warriors. I got to visit there, and it's a fun trip, and it was fast, but hopefully when I go back, I want to stay for like a week or so, and really get to experience the Chinese culture. But it was fun.
Yeah. So because basketball, you have a chance to know the different culture, to connect the different people. What's that mean to you?
It just means a lot because like it shows like how global the game is, and you just connecting with the fans and to the game that we all love, which is basketball, and just connecting, and I feel that's the easy way. Just connecting with fans is just right through the game of basketball, and that's why the game is so global. And I'm glad to be a part of this game because my coach from the Bahamas always told me, this game was about this basketball would take you all around the world, and I never understand what that meant. And now I do, because it takes me places to China. I played in Greece last summer. I played in Spain last summer, and take you because this game is global, and like it makes you appreciate other countries, and you got to be a part of that country and show their day-to-day lives. And I'm very appreciative of game basketball.
So there have 5 Warriors player visiting China this summer. You, Jimmy, Draymond, Seth, Stephen.
Yeah.
Have you guys shared a story about those trips with each
Yes,
other?
we talk about it, and we all said we all had good reports, and I think we all want to go back again. I know those guys will go back again for sure because they have their shoe deals, but I'm looking forward to going back next summer.
Have you tried fried rice?
Oh, I love fried rice. It's easy. I put lobster in my fried rice. I put shrimp, everything. Is elite. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For this game on Sunday, what are some of your emphases for you and the team to sort of focus on?
Just keep building, get into our habits, and trust in, and take it up another notch. I feel like last game we didn't have that pop that we needed, but that's why we have preseason, so you go back to film and see how we can correct. Every game's not going to be perfect. This is the NBA. We have playing guys, elite, superior talent, but we know that we need to fix, and now hopefully we come out a lot of pop, a lot of energy, and stay true to our habits. Thank you.
Thanks,
Respect.
buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, hang on a sec. Dean, I got some work for you.
Great.
I am now uploading something we got from Eric Apricot.
Oh, cool.
20-minute X's and O's that you will need to go and make sure is all hunky-dory. So I'm uploading it now to Kajabi in draft format. What's up, Brian? And yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. So that was actually yesterday, Steph and Buddy. And And so today there was Steve Kerr. So let's go listen to Steve Kerr. It's going to take a while to upload, by the way, Dean. So there's nothing for a while.
And it's on Kajabi, you said?
Yep.
Okay. You want me to just check the editing or, you know?
I don't have time to watch the video, so you need to watch the video and make sure that it's presentable.
Okay.
Not that I would assume it's not, but you never know, right? So
No, just make sure. Yeah. Okay.
exactly.
Got it. Yeah. Let me know when it uploads.
All right. Today, Steve Kerr, it's only 3 minutes. 4 minutes? No. Oh, Jim Rome show. That's not it. Refresh. And 3 minutes with Steve Kerr from USC. And let's just hear what he has to say, which probably got covered already in written format.
I know Jimmy tomorrow. Do you kind of know how you're?
No Steph
Tomorrow.
Yep. No Al. No Moses.
Any of those injury related, or is that just kind of rest related?
Moses tweaked his calf a little bit. And then Steph just a little banged up. So we knew we were going to rest him either tomorrow or Tuesday. We never play him every exhibition game. So the plan is to sit tomorrow and play Tuesday.
And with Moses, is it,
He's not worried. He'll get an MRI today just in case, just to be safe. But he feels pretty good about it. Our training staff will obviously make sure he's good to go before we put him back out there.
Anything specifically tomorrow? I know you said you're kind of installing various things, or I think what you said this week. I know it's transition spacing last week. What was this week more?
Yeah, half court offense. The spacing needs to be a little bit better, but this will be more about combinations. We'll start JK, Draymond, and QP on the front line. I want to give QP some time with those two, and that spaces the floor pretty well for JK. And we'll start BP and Buddy with those guys, so we get the shooting, with QP and Buddy, playmaking with, Steph and Dre, and it's a lineup we're interested in. So that's how we'll start, and we'll get to some other lineups that we're interested in as well. What's up, guys?
Steve, when you're going through the preseason, when do you know that there is a rhythm between these lineups that you're trying out? Is there something that everybody kind of looks at each other and goes, okay, I see it, or is it just too early?
Sometimes you can see it right away. I looked back at the tape the other night, and I was more pleased with the first group than I thought I was after the game ended. Watching the tape, it was really the second group that came in and fouled. I think they shot 8 free throws in the end of the first quarter.
Hold on. Did he say it was the second group that was the problem? Isn't that what I said right after the game? I love it when he says exactly what I say. It feels good. Sorry, I just had to gloat a little bit.
No, hey.
A tough 24 hours. I'll explain in a second.
Game got out of hand, but that first 6-7 minutes was pretty good for Moses and Al to be with Steph, Jimmy, and Dre. So that's a combination that's very interesting to me because it's got size and two-way capability. So I'm sure we'll go back to that. But sometimes a lineup just clicks right away. Sometimes it takes time, and you have to kind of figure out, exactly how it should work. And maybe it's, what scheme you're running defensively, or if you're running a couple of sets offensively, that makes sense. So it always varies depending on who it is.
Wow. Did Steve look at his profile pic and go, I don't like the current one. Can we go back to 2019 and do that? Or actually, this is older than that because the NBA Finals logo sucks, and it sucked in 2017 and 18, I think it was. Maybe 19. Do you remember, Dean? When the
Oh, it definitely looked like that in 19, but it was a couple years before. Yeah, I'll try and
yeah, in YouTube try to make it look like the YouTube logo, which was a horrendous idea. So
19,
hopefully
18.
someone got reprimanded for
Yeah.
that. Just kidding.
So it was 18, 19.
That they went to the block format.
Yeah. Yeah, and they went back to it in 22, the cursive normal one. Yeah. Yep. Wait a minute. Was it?
Okay. Are you looking up the logos?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Pretty sure they're at sportslogos.net.
It was from 2003 to 2017 and from 22 until now.
Aha. So it was 17, 18, 18, 19, possibly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that picture was 17, 18. So Steve wanted to go back 7 years, 8 years. Yeah, so I am looking forward actually tomorrow. Yes, JK, but a tiny bit more excited about Will Richard because he's going to get meaningful minutes, like not garbage time. And his role moves up a notch now that Buddy moves into Moody spot. Will Rich moves into Buddy spot, and he's going to get meaningful minutes. I'm really excited about that. I already know what JK can do, but sure, it's going to be exciting to see him start. But like, I already know what he can do, so I'm more excited technically about Will Richard.
Yeah, and very. Oh, I found it. It was 1983. They called it Showdown '83.
Ooh.
Yeah, and before that was, I guess, technically called the World Championship Series. And then they finally officially named it the Finals. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
Somebody smart came up with the finals.
Yeah, such a classic.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's way better than World Championship Series.
Don't tell me it was Rick Welts again, please. He's
don't
done
know.
everything already. That'd be amazing, huh? Let's ask AI. Who at the NBA coined the term the finals? Adopted in 1986. 1986, that was Boston. The league officially changed. Well, you never know. It might have been Rick Welts. It might have been. It's been around a while. Okay, so everybody ready for the Kuminga? And now that everybody left, we only have 4 people left. Fine. I'm going to get to the juicy part. You guys miss out. The juicy part is that, so yesterday, if you look at the live from yesterday, which we can find the link for you right. I will never change that tab, Dean. Hurley's house sitters. Yeah. How you doing, Dean, by the way?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, not much.
So
Really.
here is the Kuminga hate report.
Unbelievable.
That's from yesterday. And now I'm going to give you an update. So the comments were just, so this IG post reposted the Reddit post, which suggested that JK was disengaged and making it sound like a really negative experience during the open practice, which is, for all intents and purposes, a joyous time, right?
Of course.
So I hit up somebody I knew that was courtside, and they said that, well, JK was on his phone and looked like he was dealing with something, you know, having to do with his family or something, or, you know, just something. Buddy and Draymond were also on their phone at one point. Nobody said anything. And then, sorry, Dean, I can't think when you type. Go research what you need, but can't think. So what happened was, then he signed autographs for kids. There was a picture from Joseph Dicus, who did a good job, because first he reported that JK had a towel over his head and was just sitting on the bench when everybody was doing other stuff. And then he reported now he's signing kids for the autographs. And then this guy on Instagram, I won't name the name of the account, and he reposted the Reddit and called it developing news. Actually spelled it wrong because it was AI generated. It's this like dark looking thing with a guy on his phone and concern, and it's just bad colors and everything. I think he has another post on there that has those dark colors as well, but it just is already painted the picture kind of not too good. And let me click on this just a little. And so what happened after that was, let's see, here it is. Cool. People in the comments were jumping on it, and I said in the comments, yeah, but I have information from somebody who was right by there that's saying not any of this. So, you know, and he goes, well, you know how they love to people online love to use certain phrases, and one of the phrases is both can be true. They love saying these little catchphrases. And I said, it's not both can be true. It's only one thing can be true, because that's what they were telling me, and they were right next to JK. Whereas you guys, the guy that posted on Reddit, were like way over there. So they didn't, you know, really necessarily hear any other stuff. So I posted what I posted, and then people jumped on me. Of course, that's what they do. It's like fighting zombies. And then because I tagged IG on there, IG meaning EYEG, Jibu, Inji, Kuminga's friend and photographer. I tagged him on that comment to say that I know somebody who was near them. And IG chimed in and said, this is a horrible post. This is totally false and everything. And then Jonathan chimed in. Jonathan Kuminga chimed in and said, this is all wrong, because I was just, you know, he didn't even explain really what was happening. He didn't want to have to explain. He just said to the effect of, yeah, this post is just wrong. And then later on, I'm checking my notifications, and there's, you know, another guy wants to go, oh, so he, you know, 20 seconds he autographs with kids. What about the whole other time? You know, so they're jumping in, and so I went in there. I said, these guys have made up their minds. My bad. I shouldn't even put this much attention on it. So I said, yeah, you're right, IG. It is. This is a terrible post. And but I thought that this account had good vibes because it has the word vibe in their account. And I said, I thought it was vibes. So I know I had to say something, and I tagged Jonathan, said, you know, my bad. We're putting too much attention on this. So, you know, in essence, I'm out of here. So as I said, later on, I checked my notifications, and there's more. At least one other guy jumping on, and then today, I'm expecting more and more zombies to jump on, and you know how that goes, and it floods your timeline. All these negative people. It's happened so many times, but I didn't see any more notifications, and I let it sit there, and I was like, okay, this guy probably deleted the post, but I'm not going to worry about it. I need to go do my work, go do the summit. I posted Glenn Robinson speaker profile. Oh, cool. We've got 3 people live right now. Nobody's liked it, so oh well. And I had one guy unsubscribe after I posted the Glenn Robinson one. I thought it was a good post. A lot of high vibrations in that one. And tomorrow I'll post, or tonight I'll post Steph Curry Buddy Hield transcript. And then the one after that is probably going to be the probably DJ D Sharp speaker profile. So you're just gonna, you know, I don't care if people unsubscribe because we're highlighting the summit. I think what happened yesterday to JK is a prime example of doing the summit. That's a reason to do it, because there's just too much. It's so easy to throw a guy under the bus and everybody piles on the moment. And this is just some random guy on Reddit, and you're reposting a random guy on Reddit who's got all these negative feelings. And just like Bruce said on the live yesterday, this guy already had his mind made up early on that he didn't like the fact that Kuminga got signed. So he's this waiting for the opportunity to throw JK under the bus. And it's not even about JK. It's got to be about something else going on. That it just, JK didn't give him a bad day. He was already having a bad day. And then the JK thing, he observes it. And then, you know, the guy was already having a bad day. Like, JK didn't ruin his day. Like, it's never that way, right? There's some core, you got to keep peeling the onion and get core to the root of the problem. Just like, you know, for many years, like for me, the root of my problems was my very on-off relationship with my dad, which had to do with our cultural upbringing and what's programmed into our bodies, our brains already, just through culture and lineage of family. And once you realize that, you kind of go, oh, I get it now. Everything's cool. So it's a learning process. And so a lot of people are caught in a loop. They don't realize it. So I don't really, I don't hate anybody. Like, I don't hate the guy that hated JK. I just see suffering left and right. And I felt like I had to say something. At that point, this was before I found out that the post may have been deleted, before I noticed the notifications had calmed down, like to a point like nobody was commenting. But I didn't want to go back to that post. Like I said, like Money Long, if you enter a room and it has bad vibes, leave the room. I'm not going to go look at his post again. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm done with that. I'm trying to keep my mind clear of all of these things that pull you down into the abyss. And I I got in contact with IG. I told him, man, I feel like I made it worse. Cause like everybody's like just jumping on, and he actually goes, no, you're good, brother. Because sometimes we need to, it wasn't in so many words of we need to fight back. What did he say? Let me just look. I can't look at any of the comments on the post anymore because they deleted it, but he goes, it's time we started calling these guys out. And I'm like, man, okay, I'm glad you're not mad at me for possibly making it worse, but I don't know if I can join you on that fight. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I didn't say that, but that's how I feel. Like, there's only so many times you can engage in a battle against zombies, or like I've credited Tim Kawakami, a paladin in hell, which he then is like Game of Thrones, whatever that character was. But I look at it as a paladin in hell. Like, you got no chance, man. There's just too many demons, and you're trying to fight them all. This is a Dungeons and Dragons reference. So I was like glad that the Kuminga camp wasn't, riled up about it. In fact, they liked the fact that, we were, standing up for ourselves and calling them out. And then, so again, this morning, I noticed the notifications had died down. And then just a couple hours ago, I decided to check a few hours ago. Sure enough, the post is gone from the guy's profile. We won. Battle of, well, it's not Battle of Yavin, but Rebel Scum won a battle. Us Rebel Scum. We're the Rebel Scum. We're going against the Empire, which is Elon and Donald, and all of these negative tweets, all of these throwing people under the bus on that app over and over again. And but we won this one battle. I couldn't believe it. So I'm happy, and I'm happy for the guy that took the post down. He probably felt that the one time he got hit up by Jonathan Kuminga was in not the right circumstances to get hit up by Jonathan. So time to delete that one and just, hit the reset button on it. Now, hopefully he's learned something, but everybody's going through something. So, I forgive him, and so on and so forth. But yeah, we won. Kuminga won. It's a small battle. Now, is the Reddit post, the original Reddit post, which this guy reposted, is that gone? Heck no, I doubt it. I don't even want to go to Reddit. I don't want to check. Like, Reddit is in some ways worse than Twitter. So who knows? But we won this tiny little battle. We actually won the battle. And that never happens. So congratulations to us, to JK, and maybe we can build on this. So, this whole time I had Dean muted because didn't want to hear him clacking away on the typewriter. But yeah, thanks, Dean.
You don't like the sound of typing, Rich?
Oh, not when I'm trying to think. And no, honestly, it's hard to think. So sorry about that. But yeah,
no, it's all right. No, that was a great. That was a great story, and obviously, it's a good win, for JK, for people try not to freak out with every little story that someone says, but it's also very annoying that it looks like some people just have it out for him, and I honestly don't know why. Why? What did he do?
Exactly. It's not him. It's something in their lives that's deeply rooted.
But why is he such a target? I guess there are some people trying to do the wedge between Kerr and Kuminga fans. Certainly not anybody that I listen to, but you know, it happens on social media and stuff like that. So I guess that may be why he's got a kind of bigger bullseye on his back, you know. Ooh.
Yeah,
We're not going to repeat that, Shivansh, but that's disgusting, bro.
Yeah. That's. You can see my comments. I'm just gonna. We might start doing podcasts out of these. So Shivansh says the account in question deleted it because people were taking it way too far. So you know, to the point of violence. So
Death threats, yeah.
That's really bad. You know, death threats to you know, named a famous name that recently, you know, got murdered type of deal. So that's not good. And yeah, Gene's right. I don't want to say the name, but I didn't know that. So I'm asking Shivansh if he has any more information on that, or how did you know, or what have you.
And you know where you won't find that? The Discord. It's not on there.
Oh, you know, it's probably I have a secret channel that
it's not on there for you guys. Rich has
everything
intelligence agency going on just to make sure, you know, we're not letting anything.
It's just basketball. Bruce is absolutely correct. Just like what does Steph Curry tell Will Richard all the time? It's just basketball.
Well, you know, I think it's fun to be a very passionate fan and to act like if I were the coach, you know, if I were the GM, or if I were that star player, I would try and respond to things this way. Now, that's how you become totally immersed in the game, and that's how you grow to love it. Like, would I have passed there? Would I have taken that shot? Should we have done this in the fourth quarter? Who would you draft? That's great. But it's, you know, so it is more than a game too. It is. But this is not life and death, man. That's And the fact that people are like finding that fun. Well, it's just an addiction to outrage and violence. You know?
I think they're just in a state of outrage.
No, I think they love it. I think they're addicted to it. It's like a.
I don't know that they love it, but they are addicted to it. I agree.
Yeah, maybe that's a good way of saying it. Yeah,
they're definite. It's like you get caught in a loop. Your brain is telling you some shit is happening in my life, and that thing that's happening, or that's really close to you. Lots of times it's family. Lots of times it starts there and then can be related to, you know, coworker, you know, relationships. And once you're in that mode of, okay, this is not going well, or I've been attacked, then you're like defense mode, and you want to possibly retaliate. You want to be on the defensive. You want to, in certain other cases, it would be fight or flight or freeze, except this is an online app where all you have to do is thumb type. There's nothing with an app that would make you freeze. That's the difference. It's taken us this long to get to this realization. Like, the problem with apps where you thumb type is there's no option of freezing. Like, if you were confronting people in real life, one of these guys would definitely freeze in the presence of JK just by his physical size, right? But that's taken away because the app, there's no freeze when you're just thumb typing away and attacking people with thumb typing. So you get caught in that loop, and then your options are fight, and there's probably not flight either, because so the only option left in the state, that's usually fight or flight or freeze, because out in the real world, if you saw Jonathan, you would either freeze or you would take off because this guy's bigger than you, or you would fight him. But online, there's only one option, is to fight him, because he, can only fight you back with the same weapon, which is thumb typing right back. So
well, he can't fight back, even as Draymond's mentioned, but for the most part, NBA players, if they respond, no one cares what that person's saying. But if JK actually responds with the same, Draymond's talked about that before, where in the stands too, these fans can act fans. Hey, look, man, if you're like, you suck, you have a terrible jumper, you don't know how to play defense, that's all fair game. That's basketball. That's trash talk, and the players understand that. But to threaten people, to say something about their family, about their immutable characteristics, anything like that is just sick. But I also think people don't even think it's real is the problem. It's not real to them.
Yep.
They're anonymous, and it's like, well, people say that to me online. I don't care. Well, you're not a public figure. You're truly anonymous.
Crazy. But the cool part about all this is we're gonna flip it around, because I just did the Instagram of let's go look at it. Did I post it yet? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I did post on Instagram the new thing on DJD Sharp. So I'll put that right here and take a look from okay. Let's go back to the Discord. So we're changing subjects, and we're going back to the other way, which is humanity. And one of the things that is
be nice to try for once, huh?
What's that?
It'd be nice to try that for once as a society. That's what we're trying to do here.
Here's my Instagram post. Let me copy the link. Go back to the browser and let's watch it real quick. Although it does have background music, so maybe I should do the other one that doesn't. Yeah, I should have done. My fault. But here, go to this. Back to humanity. Open file. Yeah. There we go. Ready? Play. Ooh.
There's a moment where there was a timeout, and I played last time that I checked by Nipsey Hussle, and we had all heard he got shot before the game started. We didn't know that he had passed away, but the word was out there that he had got shot.
Check this out.
So you see all of them: Kevin Durant, Draymond Green,
watch the bottom
Sean
of the
Livingston.
screen.
They all stand up.
Remember that?
In a timeout, and they got their towels. And the last time that I checked, and they all rocking to it. It was on the news that night and all this stuff. And I was like,
he's got the dream
wow,
on
like
there.
I did that. You know what I'm saying? The great Nip, man, rest in peace. That's one that comes to mind for sure.
Yep. I said, the caption says, DJD Sharp met the moment. It was a moment, and it's part of Franco's job. It's part of DJD Sharp's job. So we're going to have, that is part of the vault. And
it's amazing to think what a basketball game will be like without not only hype man but also coaches, as well as DJs. If there were no music and you weren't allowed to express thing like give stirring speeches and all that, with words and celebrations. I mean, it would be like robot basketball would be so weird, man. Where they're not hyped up by the music, and it's just I think it's really incredible how much that matters. And it doesn't surprise me. I love music, definitely gets you going. But I honestly I have no idea who the DJs are in the NBA, and I had never thought how important that was to meet the moment. Rich, I mean, you have this special understanding of how important each little cog in the machine of a not just any NBA team, but like a dynastic team, and the history these guys have. Well, DJ D Sharp's been with the team for what, 24 years, 24 seasons, something like that. Is that right?
I can't remember, but it is in the vault.
Yeah, it's in 20s something.
I think Franco's the one that's 24, and DJ D Sharp is probably.
I thought it was the other way around.
Teens. No, Franco's been there forever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, the DJ D Sharp's been there at least like 13.
Yeah,
14.
There you go.
Yeah. I just think it's awesome that you've been able to bring together, like, you're going to understand every little piece of what goes into making a great Warriors game. And it is, I know Oracle's, I was at Oracle with, way before the team was any good in the modern era. And I know how fun it was to be there. And I've been to Chase, twice, and they really put on a show. It's a great time out. But it really is, man. It's and it just seems like it's naturally supposed to be that way. But you have all these people who, as you said, have to meet the moment. The dance crew, obviously all the reporters, trying to create the draft a narrative about the team and everything, and guys like you, Rich, bringing the practices and traveling with the team and now interacting with people online. I don't think they get how special that is to be able to just come on here and I'm just some dude that Rich thought was good enough to talk on YouTube, but like Rich actually has all these experiences, all this insider, in the locker room, flying from arena to arena. The players know him, the other reporters know him. The fact that you can just come in here and say anything you want respectfully to a guy with your knowledge, Rich, I think it's just incredible. And it amazes me how many times we get people just become regulars. Like they're just always on here now, especially when the season starts up. There'll be more and more. There'll be more and more of those people, But go sign up to Love Your Dubs, man.
Thanks. Yeah. Here it is. And it's free. You don't have to pay if you don't want to. It's free, actually. We'll see when Bruce gets back. Okay. But Shivansh, it'd be great to have you test drive the vault, especially with Shivansh having he wanted to pay for it. It's just he's in India, so there's a little, bank problem. Like it's not easy. I mean, I even like, I have a virtual assistant for running, doing stuff for the summit, and to pay her, she's in Canada. That in and of itself is complicated, just to pay somebody in Canada for their work. So you can imagine how India would be tough to consummate. So
they're
anyway.
nickel and diming us to death, man. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you noticed, StreamYard went up.
Oh, did it? Let me see.
Yeah, 25 to 45 almost.
What? I hope I got grandfathered in, man.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's annoying.
Why? The court. Oh, wow. Well, maybe it's time to look at one of these other ones.
I know. They don't even have the prices on their website. You go there, it just says start your free 7-day trial. Come on, man. Sneaky. No notice. Just almost doubled in price. Why?
I think I got grandfathered in, luckily.
Oh, nice.
Just don't change it. Same thing with this script. But anyways.
Well, as long as they leave you alone, I'll be happy with them.
We'll see. All right. So the summit, that was an example. Sizzle reel. And we got more coming up. Like, I don't know if we want to do a sneak peek today or not, because we've already been on for more than an hour. The next, so on the website is the one with Glenn Robinson, speaker profile, and then the next one is going to be DJ D Sharp. Well, I'm kind of doing that in order of Instagram reels that come out. And here's the article, Glenn Robinson. So somebody go hit the like on this one here. Please go like. And then there is DJ D Sharp profile after I post the Steph transcript with Buddy. I'm going to start posting shorter articles like this more frequently. And then I've got the IG. Oh, the IG reel is going to be, I mean, DJ D Sharp, that one's tough to top. But the IG one's pretty good. I just worked on it. So I need to put it in portrait format, but yeah, that one's exciting. So like I'm really happy about this. The other thing we need to do, honestly, is work on the schedule. So I'm wondering, maybe we should do that right now and just go along with everybody. That's the value of a live. Why not? So let me flip it back to Discord while I log into Google Drive. Actually, yeah, I gotta log into Google Drive on that one. All right. So anything else you want to talk about, Dean? Like looking forward to tomorrow's game or whatever?
Well, I love that QP got the start.
Oh, did you vote for QP?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at the voting. JK's winning by a landslide. Nobody cares about Buddy. QP and Will Richard is ahead. All right. Who'd you vote for, Bruce? Okay. Let me find a window and all right, Bruce.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Stay safe, buddy. Don't be doing the I hope you're not going to no remote island and funny things happen.
I would have said it that way, but yeah.
Hey, Yup is in the house.
Yup.
Congrats, Bruce. a married man. Got a ring.
Hey, try and have your cake and eat it too,
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to try and pull up the schedule. Dean, pull up the email so you can tell me what to switch things around with. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A new one or the old one that you sent?
I sent you an email? No, you sent me an email.
I sent you
the schedule. You worked on the schedule and you sent me an email, right? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously? Or are you kidding?
Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah. With the times and dates and everything.
About to strangle you through the StreamYard there.
Well, you little.
This is our schedule, folks. It is a mess. So what are we doing on, first of all these dates are wrong. So it's going to be Wednesday, the 15th. Ooh, look at him change automatically. That's engineer for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to start at 8 a.m. What time is it in the Philippines or India?
Oh, it's going based on Hong Kong time.
Oh, okay.
What time is it?
Why, Amy? What time is it in? No, let's go India when it is 9 a.m. Pacific. 9 p.m. Oh,
9:30.
Yeah. Huh? 9:30, right?
9:30, yeah.
What time is it in? What time is it in Hong Kong? Same as Philippines, right? 12 a.m. That is so early. Really?
No.
That can't be right. I think
It's
AI
12
screwed up.
p.m.
Come on, AI.
Yeah.
Oh, it is midnight. 9 a.m. Are we sure about this? Oh, they're 2.5 hours ahead of India. How about Philippines? Should be the same. It is midnight. 9 8. Oh, right. You know, because we don't care about the Philippines for that, because we want France. That's the reason we're starting Wednesday morning is with the French connection. 6 p.m. Cool. That's what we're going with.
Okay.
9 a.m.
Oh, so you wanted the one that I wrote down. Oh, okay, cool.
All right, read it off because I've got too many windows here. Who do we have first? Nico,
Eric G, Melvin Carcenti, and Ryan Leong.
Slow down. Melvin, Nico. Okay. This I don't need. It's not going to be Melissa anymore. So how long was the Nico? How long was Nico?
33 minutes.
Length. Everything's 45 then. Okay, so 10:15. Oh, actually, I don't want to hard code it in. I just want to go copy, paste, change that to 45. 10:15 is Carcenti and who else was with him?
Leong.
Who?
Ryan Leong.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is Dubai. My fault. That's important.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's for Glenn, by the way. So what time is it in Dubai when it is 10:15 Pacific? Yeah. We got to go with Glenn Robinson somewhere. Oops, I'm on the wrong one here.
Sure.
Okay. go back to spreadsheet. So it's not going to be Kalena. So we'll put Glenn Robinson third.
Okay.
Put that in later. He's in Dubai. Put that in caps as a note. Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, should we just start him off? Oh, how long is the Glenn Robinson one?
43 minutes.
43 minutes. So I say we play like the first 10 minutes or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to do this. Anybody in the comments wants to chime in as to what should be part of the VIP access versus not, let me know. But Glenn Robinson probably has to go a lot earlier than that, because 9:30 a.m. when it is 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. And I still need to check with him. Yeah, let me just see what his game schedule is like. So loud.
Yeah, I should mute you.
I like to see you try. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, actually, since you're on your phone right now, can you?
Yes.
Oh, one sec.
I'm not on my phone anymore.
Oh no.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get on Kajabi. It kicked me out again. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I need to send you the code.
Yeah, if you could.
Okay, let me know when to check.
Okay.
So we got to start. We got no choice. You have to start with Glenn Robinson. Maybe we can go one after that. 10:15. Because I had a meeting with him at 11. Yeah, at 11. This will work.
Okay, it should have sent right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Gmail's slow. Wow. This is the slowest I've ever seen Gmail go.
It's a text.
Oh, it texted me?
Okay. Yeah.
That's better than bye-bye Gmail.
Gmail has been a little slow, though.
There you go. Okay. Next up.
Oh, thank goodness.
Anybody have any preferences on the speaker timing here? Got 12 people on. Extra row disregard. I can delete that. Okay, who was after Melvin Carcenti and Ryan Leong?
Maher and Howard.
Who?
Maher and Howard.
Oh.
Jim Maher.
Mayer.
Right. Sorry. It's an Irish name. I should have known that.
Oops.
Charles.
43 minutes. So every day we're going to have like 5 sessions, or every session we're going to have 5, or I should just pull up your email. Oh man, it's hard to do that
There are about 6 of them.
Okay, this might go faster if I just did this on my own. Schedule of speakers. There it is. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. You have the first morning with 6 straight sessions. We must have a total of a ton.
Most of them are 6, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Oh, we're not gonna have Sandretto. I just decided it's too much.
Okay. Second one's also 6 if we get Monty, which I think we should.
Nope, we're not getting Monty.
Okay, that's
I announced
5.
that actually yesterday. I said that we're not going to have them, but we are going to have them on a regular basis, which is
okay, cool.
Even better outcome.
So no.
And we're not going to do John Podziemski because that's an old one. They can just look it up. I don't know. Yeah.
So that one, then the 18th is 5. Are we doing Riley still?
Nope.
Yossi?
Unfortunately. Don't know. I got to hit him up tomorrow. I would assume so.
19th is 4, 5 if Yossi's on.
But you can add Eric Apricot, E1P. We just, that was obviously, I just sent it to you. So that's 20 minutes. Let me make sure that got uploaded. Okay. Yeah, it did. Cool. I got to save it. So don't publish that one yet. Just edit it as necessary. After we're done here, I think.
You want me to edit it on Kajabi?
No, I want you to watch it on Kajabi and then edit it as necessary. I don't think there's going to be any edits needed, so why would I upload it to and waste minutes and stuff? So just the only way to do it was to throw it up on Kajabi because it's a big file.
Okay.
So anyway, hey everybody. So I think the schedule, I'll just, we got to teach Dean how to use a spreadsheet by the end of the season. Would be a lot easier to move these things around, but I'll punch these in and then we can move them around and we'll see. Yeah, I mean, does anybody have any preferences for who goes where? I don't know. One thing I want to look at is are the minutes good? And
are the minutes good? What do you mean?
Yeah. I don't want like a 60-minute interview followed by a 60-minute interview. And we're probably not going to go 60 minutes, right? That's a little long. I don't even know if we can go 45. That feels a little long too. But
what do you mean? Those are the links to the videos for the paid subscribers, though.
Say that again?
Those are the links to the videos for the paid subscribers.
For example, 60 minutes of adapt and salves. That's free. That's not paywall.
Okay.
The only people that are possibly behind paywall are Glenn Robinson, IG, Tim Kawakami, Kalena, Yossi, and Coach Nick. And maybe Eric Apricot. So that's eight people. But I don't know if Eric has another one coming. So that's the other thing you need to do on the assessment of the E1P that we got from Eric is assess whether it's bonus material or not, VIP material or not. It probably is. So I need to talk to him about that. Or maybe he crammed 2 of them in one. I'll just email him right now. Let's see, cool.
By the way, has it uploaded yet? I'm not seeing it on the Kajabi here.
Really? Yeah.
Hmm.
I hit save a couple times. UNP by Eric Apricot. It is.
I'll reload the site. Maybe it's up there now.
Under interviews and way down there, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
From the bottom.
Yep, I see it now.
Cool.
Very good.
All right, enjoy. And then let me know everything you can about that. I think we'll call it a night. It's been an hour and 40. Again, like we have so many people scheduled for the summit. I think it would behoove you guys to at least check these out. Like they're free. So you'll get the schedule if you register. All you need to do is register by going to this one. No, going to loveyourdubs.com. Love Your Dubs has a U. Yeah, just go here and it tells you in general, but we're not going to give you the schedule because, you got to register and, we'll send you the link for that. And it has all the speakers, and I probably didn't do a good enough job of explaining. Well, there's another page for the vault. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. You just get all these guys. And Dean and I are going to debate how much of Glenn Robinson should be free, how much of Kalina, and how we would execute that, because we have to go live for free. We have to go live on probably distributed through YouTube and Substack, and then we're probably going to go private only through StreamYard webinar. So that'll be an interesting curveball that we have to deal with as well. So we'll see how that works. Yeah. I need to work on the schedule. So yeah, we're still working late at night here during nocturnal chambers hours.
That's right. Just like my dad before me.
Next live. Wait, what did you say your dad does? I forget.
He's retired.
Oh, but he's like a tech guy.
Yeah, he so it's good that I was born in October. He maintained I don't know what you call it, like a network or whatever of funeral home websites that he built and maintained for the companies. They would ask him for this or that, and it's like $19.95 a month. And then he sold the business to a big company in the field. But he found out that a lot of funeral home websites, which are always recession proof, didn't have many websites for them to offer online obituaries and things like that for. And
I see. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he ran it for like 20 something.
Bet you have come across one of his sites probably, huh?
Maybe. Yeah, old WebFH. Yeah.
What's WebFH?
Web Funeral Home.
Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, next live's tomorrow. One more time. Loveyourdubs.com. It's a no-brainer. It's happening next Wednesday morning. And then I really do have to stay up and do the schedule because I need to contact all the speakers and go, hey, we need you Wednesday morning. Sorry. We just need you. But for the guy in France, it's Wednesday evening. But yeah, I just hit up. It's a good excuse to be able to talk to Glenn Robinson on the regular. It's kind of cool, actually.
Exactly.
Um,
He seems like a nice guy.
Oh, totally nice guy. And then I have to do more content. But let's just call it a night. And Rate. Warriors Lakers. Oh, we got to end the poll.
Today he came
Yeah,
back.
JK.
He came
That'll
in
be
today
fun to
talking
watch.
about how he got a new blicky.
For the uninformed, what's a blicky?
How you don't know about no blicky, man? You had a blicky? You told me you had a blicky growing up.
Yeah.
You was a shooter.
A strap.
Yeah, that's a blicky.
Oh, Shivansh, I'll email you. We got to get Shivansh access to the vault, but then I need a user review, Shivansh, and I need it soon.
Yeah. Come
Like,
on now.
Very, very, very soon.
Only a few days, huh? Crazy.
Yeah, maybe get one from you too, Dean.
Yeah.
Just to throw it up there in text. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Wow. Then we gotta go back to. Are you gonna be around, Dean?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh wow. So we'll get back to work. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. I'll email you, Shivansh.